In Mandan. That's the topic for today's Mandan Current. Kayla Schmidt and Elizabeth Atchison are both from the community engagement team at Morton Mandan Public Library. Good morning to both of you. Appreciate you being here. All right, now you brought some props. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But Kayla, I'm going to start with you first. Tell me a little bit about the origins of Good Neighbor Day and what it's all about.
So it's one of those national days, but it's actually been around for a while. So it was 1978. President Jimmy Carter was like, yeah, let's all be good neighbors. And so the Morton Mandan Public Library has decided this is our third annual year to celebrate this event. And so we want to encourage people to come together, hang out in Dykstrand Park, meet some local vendors. We have community resources, games and activities, live music. And so it's just a time for people to come out.
Sure.
Meet some people in the neighborhood.
You know, we'll get in specifics here in a little bit as far as who the music is and the food trucks and things like that. But I'm going to ask you, Elizabeth, as far as what the design of the day is, what's the purpose of the day? Good Neighbor Day. It sounds self-explanatory, but I'm sure it runs deeper than that.
Yeah, so the purpose is to bring people together and have a shared positive experience of community and really just like celebrate what it means to be a good neighbor, and that's why we have our community resources there. But we also have the public library, which is available to everyone in the community, and so we want to be that place where people can gather free of charge and be able to have a fun time in a safe environment and just celebrate, you know, the Mandan community and even like the bigger Bismarck Mandan community. Right,
and I think Mandan does such a great job of drawing these kind of events together. How long is the library, or how long has this been going on in Mandan? Is this the first time? First year of it?
This is our third year. Kind of putting it together as like a really big focused event. It gets a little bit bigger every year, but luckily we have that huge park, so we have all the space. Since the redesign, the building itself is really good, so if the weather shouldn't work out, we definitely have a backup plan. The library is nice and big and warm, so but we think it's going to be a good one.
Well, our meteorologist has promised we're in for a very, very nice weekend, so I think you guys picked a great weekend to host this. Now, it says that if you go to the website, we'll get into all that information in a little bit here, but it says it starts at 12:30, but there's really things going on before that, aren't there?
Yes, we have a slow flow yoga class in the park. So
okay, what is that? What is that? What makes it slow flow?
I believe it's supposed to be like a relaxing yoga class.
Gotcha.
Yes, and so you get to enjoy nature, get some exercise, and that starts at 11:30. And then we also have Rhythm Circle, which is kind of like a movement music class, and that'll be at 11:45. Okay. Also in the park.
And then at 12:30, Good Neighbor Day events actually start. What are we beginning with?
So we have live music. Braveheart, it's a big band, so they'll be playing on the little pavilion
in
there.
The shell there,
we'll have some interactive arts. So we've been working with Nicole Gagner to do some of the Mandan murals downtown. The library's been doing some public painting, so she's bringing some of that. So all ages, you don't have to know, you know, how to hold a paintbrush. We'll get you there. We have aprons too. We're always prepared. But then, additional activities from our community partners, all kinds of different nonprofits that we work with. There's food vendors as well, so you can have a snack. And then, of course, the library is open if you need to go in and check out a book or a magazine, or you just want to see what we've got on the shelves.
Okay, then that was my next question. How does the library tie into this, and what is the benefit to the library to be part of this celebration day?
I think we've been working really hard to show people that like this is one of those third spaces where you can come in. You don't have to be a member necessarily. It is library card sign up month, so if you need a card, we are here to help, and that's free as well. But we want to show people we have all these meeting spaces, so you can bring your own group in. We have free programming for pre-K up to 100 years old. Whatever you're into, we either have a program or you can approach us to start something. We have all kinds of, our teen room is getting more robust, so if you need something to do after school, but then kind of showcasing it on this one fun day, we want to make sure people know they can come back for the rest of the week and have just as much fun.
There you go. Elizabeth, where can people find that information that we're showing on the screen right now? Is there a website or is there a place that we can direct people?
Yeah, so if you head on over to the Mandan City website and go to the library page, you can find our calendar link there. And then,
I think for the yoga class you're supposed to pre-register, correct?
There is a registration link that should be on the calendar as well.
Wonderful. Elizabeth and Kayla, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We wish you all the success on Saturday. I'm sure it'll be a great day for you guys.
Yeah, we're excited.
All right, thank you much.